You can either have it good, fast, or cheap. Pick two because you can't have all three. Yes, we're making another pasta dish. Yes, I'm ready for your comments saying, oh, that's not the way my grandma made it. That's not authentic. Grandma would never make it like that. Grandma would never make it like that. Well, guess what? Look at me. Look at me. I'm your grandma now. So yes, your grandma may not endorse this. She may not approve of this, and that's okay. She's not making it. I am. Good, fast, and cheap. This is incredibly good. As far as fast, it takes an hour start to finish, but at the end of that hour, you have an amazingly delicious baked pasta. And as far as cheap goes, these ingredients, you probably have most of them in your pantry, and the rest are fairly inexpensive at the grocery store, especially if you go to the right grocery store and shop around by price, which you should be doing anyway, because saving money is making money. But today, we're making, I guess, pasta al forno, baked pasta in the oven. It's cavatappi pasta with sauce, a ton of cheese, ground beef, sausage meat. It's got, did I mention cheese? Tons of cheese. There's lots of cheese. I know I repeat myself, but I love cheese so much I got to repeat it over and over again. That's what we're making today, so let's get it done. We'll get to the cheese in a minute, but first we need to address our meat. 1 pound of ground beef, I'm using 90-10, and 1 pound of sausage meat, not in the casing. Italian sausage meat, not in the casing. We're going to smush that down into a nice even layer, medium heat, and we're going to let it rip for 5 minutes without messing with it. Don't mess with it. Now 5 minutes are up, we can mess with it. We're going to mix it up, we're going to mash it up, we're going to break it up. We want small pieces, people. Small, SM all. Break it up just like that, it's beautiful. You want no pink in there, you want it fully cooked. Now we're going to hit it with 2 24-ounce jars of your favorite tomato sauce. Yes, good sauce can come in a jar. You just got to get the good stuff. 2 jars, get it in there. We're going to get it mixed up, just like that. Evenly dispersed. Now, if you are paying attention and astute enough, you would notice that I used a larger than 24-ounce jar. That was my mistake. Anyway, once that's mixed, put it on low. We're going to do our pasta in boiling water that's been salted like the sea. Cook your favorite pasta shape for half the manufacturer's cooking time. My case, 4 minutes. Drain it, and now let's mix it in with our saucy meat. Look at that. Make sure you flick one off and eat that for good measure. Now, once that's fully mixed, we're going to add in 1 16-ounce cup of ricotta cheese. Get the whole thing in there, and then we're going to mix it up. That's nice and warm. It's going to get that melted. Ricotta cheese doesn't quite melt. It just gets kind of creamy, and that's what we want. We want a creamy, cheesy sauce. Get that mixed up. Now, in a heavily or liberally lubricated baking dish large enough to hold everything, I'm going to put 1/2 of our meaty macaroni mix. Then I'm going to top it with cheese. I'm topping it with pecorino romano. Why? Because it's delicious. You can use grana padano, you can use parmigiano reggiano, but I'm happy with the pecorino. So give yourself a nice coating, nice sprinkling of that, if you will. Now we're going to hit it with some provolone. Just a nice layer. We want a nice layer of cheese in the middle of this bad boy. So decorate it nicely, and then we're going to hit it with a bunch of shredded mozzarella. Why? Because it's more cheese. That's what I'm saying, people. Cheese is delicious. Once you have your layer, plop on the rest of your meaty mixture. Smooth it out with a spoon. And then guess what? Cheese. More cheese. Another layer of pecorino. Another layer of provolone. Just like that. Oh, it's so good. Now another layer of the mozzarella. Spread it out evenly. It's beautiful. Look at this. I'm sitting here making that hand gesture right now because it's so good. Now we're going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. Now here we go. It's beautiful. Bing bong. It's delicious. Look at that. A little browning on the cheese. It's melty. It's beautiful. It's delicious. We plate it up. It's pretty. I'm salivating. I'm drooling while I'm trying to talk. It's not working out too well. Your family's going to love this. You're going to love this. Now let's stuff it in our face. So it's time to dig in. This is cheesy That one didn't pull as well. Probably from the sauce, but we're gonna eat it. That is so good. So good. And that sausage meat I made, absolutely amazing. So there you go. Delicious, easy, baked pasta. Great weeknight meal, especially if you got running around and crazy stuff going on. An hour of your time, a few ingredients to absolute deliciousness. Try this recipe out. Make it. If you want to complain that I did it wrong and I'm not really Italian because I'm not Italian, I just pretend to be one on YouTube. Hey, drop it down in the comments. Tell me what I did wrong. Tell me what you would do different. Tell me how to do it better. Teach me. Help me help you. If you got any stories or anything, any suggestions. Hey, you know what? Suggestions. I take requests. You want to request me make something? Drop that down in the comments. You want to tell me I suck? We already covered that, but drop that down in the comments. It's cool. I'm a really, really big boy. I'm a real boy. Drop it down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button, and we'll catch you on the next one. So you know me and my love of cheese. You also know my love of this sound. It's true, I love it.